Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 10 of my gameplay series on Willamina Forest. If this is what you're looking for, then please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to Willamina Forest. So today we are waiting for, oh boy, let's get down here. We are waiting for harvest for grass and for sugar beets. Sugar beets will be a bit still. Same with the grass. So anyhow, what we're gonna do in the meantime is just keep clearing forests, keep getting stuff done around here. Today I did get a mod that I need to add in, so I did add it in. I chose which one I want to do, and you guys will probably be shocked, but I added the TLX 2020. Yes, I don't know, we will get it, I'm sure, but the reason I want it is because of its, is it under here, under miscellaneous? Yes, its capabilities. So like you have these two, which I could get a bunch of these, and that could be our tipper for now. We have this, we have which you can get one of these that can do all liquids. So I'll probably do one of these that can do all liquids and sell our fuel tank, which would be fantastic. So we don't need that anymore. We can do logs if we wanted to. I may not even use the log ones on here, but no, this thing is incredible, the TLX. So I'm very excited about using that, but for now we'll be fine. But yeah, so I think that's the mod of the day I'm gonna go with, just because I could even haul sugar beets, whatever I need to around with it. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So pretty excited about that. But for now, I'm just gonna, I mean, let's make sure is my, okay, perfect. So I'm gonna just keep chugging away, getting some logging done. I don't know when I'll bring you guys back in. It's about to rain today, but anyhow, yeah, that's kind of the goal for today, is just to get some logging done. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, the grass is ready to harvest, so we're gonna try these mowers again. Oh, I've had several comments about how I need to get these to be able to windrow. So, okay, we're gonna see what we can do here. Okay, not quite where we need it. See if we can't. I've been told that the left mouse button, oh, there we go, maybe that's what I need to do, all the way over one side. I'm seeing that dial move on there. Okay, yeah, but I see that dial move on there, but I don't see really a big change as far as, maybe it's the front mower though. Okay, let's go to the front mower here, or maybe that'll windrow it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whew, goodness gracious. Took me forever to figure that out. Oh my goodness. Well, now I have it figured out. So those dials are what you got to look at to get this thing to windrow. So we might end up selling our windrower today, since we're not going to need it anymore now that we're actually getting the mowers to do what we need them to do. Oh boy. So we're going to mow this over here. Then I think we're actually going to put in a little bit of a gravel area, and I think we're going to put a vehicle workshop in over here. I think that's something that will be helpful for us, so I think we are going to do that. Yeah, I think that's the next thing we're going to get done. I'm thinking about, since we have the loading wagon, I am thinking about getting a, I wonder, the TLX, that's oh, can you get a 3-point on the front of this? I can't remember if you can or not. Maybe not. Yep, okay, I'll say always we could throw the milling machine on the front of that, but no, regardless of that, so we have, where is it at? The milling machine. So we could go the milling machine route, which I know I do that often, but it's a really good way to go. And then we could get ourselves, oh geez, even a, I mean, how much does our loading wagon hold, the one we own? Let's go to the garage. Our loading wagon holds, okay, 20,000 liters. That's a big mark to beat. This guy will be able to sell for 21 grand, which would be great. Well, it'll be more than that, but yeah, so we'll be able to sell that. Oh man, 20,000 liters. So in order to beat that, we'd have to at least get one of these two here, which that's a lot of cash to throw out. I mean, we could get this guy, which would be helpful. Yeah, I think we might actually get that guy. Ugh. I'm just thinking that'll be good for hauling sugar beets too. Yeah, that'll be good for sugar beets, and that can haul all that stuff. But then, what's the purpose of getting the TLX then? Let's see. We have, that's right, the liquid tank is really honestly a big deal for me. And that also has a digestate spreader that we can get as well. So we could do one that's for digestate spreading. Do like this is an all trailer and do one of these as a digestate spreader. So we could do fuel in that, because we could do this with multi-product tank. That's only 3,500. Yeah, wheel setup. I think I do like those. I don't know, I like the duals. The duals look pretty. I might do the duals. If we did sport, we could do duals too, I believe, can't you? Yeah. Yeah, I think stock's probably fine, but if you do duals, all-in-one, lighting, of course. Of course. Yeah, we can do the multi-product or the slurry. So if we did multi-product on this guy, that's 3,500. We're just gonna go ahead and buy that. Yes, okay. Oh, did I want to do that color on there though? Crap. I mean, I guess we get it. So then if we get this guy as a slurry spreader, we could do the slurry sprayer, lighting, we could do the all-in-one, and that's 4 grand. And then it's a 5,000 liter. I mean, that'll save us some money on fertilizer, which would be nice, and we can start burning through some of the digestate we have, which I think will be good to use. So we'll go ahead and try that out. We'll do that. How much did the small tank hold? 5,000 liters. We could buy a second one of those. I mean, 3,500 bucks. So it's like a 10,000 liter tank if you get 2 of them. But if we go to like slurry tanks are super expensive. 8,000 for $23,000 for 8,000. 30. Yeah, they're super expensive. So we might even get just a couple more of those tanks. So I think we'll get at least one more. We're just gonna keep it that. We'll do the multi-product. Yeah, we'll do the multi. And well, I don't know. We could do the one for fuel, and then we could use this as a sprayer as well. Maybe I should have done the other one as a multi. Yeah, let's go back to the garage. Back to our tanks. So I'm actually gonna sell this guy, which I know. Yeah, well, let's get our truck first, and then we'll go be able to move them around and do different stuff. I mean, it's me a $500 loss, not a big deal. Rim color, John Deere. Let's see here, chrome. Kind of like new silver. Let's see here, polished, stainless steel, dark steel. Yeah, I like those ones. Okay, main color, dark moon, and you can make that dark moon as well. Okay, I kind of like the dark moon color. All right, we'll go with that. We'll take that off. Wheel brands. Let's do well, I don't really want performance, but stock, sport, performance, stock, sport. We did the sport on Nokians, the Nokians. Maybe if we do stock, I like kind of the stock wheels for like honestly. Yeah, I think they look pretty sweet. I might do those guys look pretty good. I think I might do that, and then a front grille. Let's go here. Oh no, maybe we do main color, design color, chrome. Let's do chrome front grille. Oh boy, yeah, we got all sorts of stuff. Extras, side steps. What about, is there one black extras? Okay, steel. Let's do the steel extras. That's perfect. Lighting, all in 3. Yep, kits. Off-road 3, standard off-road 3, 2 off-road 1. Off-road 3 looks pretty sweet. Mirrors, standard. Tow mirrors. Let's just do standard. It's fine on that. So 31,900. That's nothing for a truck. So we're gonna buy that. Okay. We're gonna go take a look at that real quick here. Actually, while we're down here, since we have this all figured out and fixed up, I'll just mow this section real quick, and then I'll get this guy hired working on that field right there. That'll be perfect for us to get that going. And I'll hire you. Beautiful. All right. Let's hop down to the store here. This thing's legit. Oh, man. Let's go sell this back. We can hold on to that one. I think is fine. Yeah, we'll sell this one back. Be able to go like this, tab over. Oh, I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, because we had the extras on there. Okay, the multi-tank's extra 500. So we only lost 400 bucks. No big deal. And then if we go into here, miscellaneous, we are going to get that back again, but this time we're going to get this one as the multi-product tank, which we didn't have last time. Yeah, we'll do all-in-one on it. Perfect, 3,500, and we'll just keep this stuff the same. Essentially, which, gosh, I love those. Lighting on this thing's great too. All right, let's go ahead and get that guy hooked up. Perfect. You can do that, and then if we buy the slurry sprayer as a trailer, then the back trailer here we're going to just dump off at the farm, and that will be just for fuel, and then the front one will be an extra digestate tank. So yeah, we'll do that here. Let's go miscellaneous. Let's get the trailer version. Gosh, I hope they come out with more stuff for it. This thing's just so flippin' awesome. Okay, multi-product, we want the slurry sprayer on that. Yeah, that's what I did last time, isn't it? I gotta look now. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can't know what I did now. Miscellaneous. Sorry for you guys being here for all this. I don't think I did. I did the stock. I think I did those guys. Yep, okay. All-in-one, slurry sprayer, and buy. Yes, okay. That was only $4 grand for that. And there we go. The back one's a slurry spreader. Here we go. We have a 15,000 liter tank here effectively for what? For all those backs, it was 4 for one and 7 for the other two, so $11,000 for that setup. I mean, the truck was extra, but still, this thing is amazing. Oh, geez. Well, not if you do that. Of course, you probably knew I was going to crash at some point. That's pretty typical. I'm hoping we can sell back the fuel trailer at some point, so I'm not going to get any fuel for it here. Because I want to see if I can unload the fuel into that front, or the one of the tanks on here, the trailer tank. And then we'll go pick up some slurry, or some digestate while we are in town here, so we'll do that real quick. This thing controls really well, actually. I'm kind of impressed. It grips really well. I was worried just going in those corners I shouldn't have been able to go that fast, but this thing is gripping really, really well to the road, so that's a really good thing. Especially with my driving, that's kind of a requirement, I think, for my driving. Yeah, I'm making corners like they're nothing. Awesome. All right. I'll fill that front tank up. Oop, did I not? Watch it not work. Oh no, I know what I need to do. There we go. Oh, no, maybe not. And that's right, I have to open the cover. We'll get it figured out eventually. Perfect. And then that one we're not gonna, actually, for just taking it back to the farm, it actually makes sense for us just to grab some digestate while we're here. Yes, perfect. All right. Perfect. Close them all up. 15,000 liters of Digestate, just like that. That is awesome. So yeah, that way we can start using the Digestate as fertilizer to start using it for one, and second off to save us some money on not having to buy solid fertilizer or liquid fertilizer or anything like that. And we don't have a... Because I don't think we ended up buying... Did we buy that lime spreader? We have the one that does... I guess we do have the one that does solid fertilizer as well. So anyhow, this is a good way to do it, I think. So I'm pretty happy with this setup. Well, the back... That one's in the back is actually... We could probably use that for that as well. I wonder if this would do for the shot. Oh, it hooks up. Hold on, stand by. There we go. Nope, can't turn it on. I can haul it, but I can't turn it on. So that's cool, at least so you can haul it around. But all right. Fantastic. What a wonderful addition to the farm. Not a bad price either. That thing's awesome. That thing is absolutely amazing. All right, well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all this stuff thrown into the... Where are we at? Down here. Get all the stuff thrown into the bunker silo. As you can see, I made a little bit of money off the logs. I think I did 2 loads, like 50,000 probably worth of logs, and then I'll get all this stuff put into the bunker silo, get it all packed down, and then I'll probably bring you guys back in when we go ahead to put in a trigger here and we start using our slurry spreader. So yeah, just give me a bit and I'll be back with you guys. All right, guys. So I picked up all the grass off of the field. I do have an idea. Some of you may already know what I'm doing, but this thing, I've heard these are extremely heavy. So I'm gonna see if it'll pack down the chaff really fast in the bunker cell. So I'm just curious how it's gonna work, and then we'll start using our other stuff for getting stuff fertilized and whatnot. We'll start doing some switcheroos and what have you, but I'm extremely curious if this is gonna work or not. Or if it's gonna work well, or just as anything else. So, yeah, things kind of in our way. So it's at 14%. There's 98,000 liters in here. Oh, yeah. Did you guys see that? 100%. Well, in case you're wondering, this does work very well. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's ridiculous. We didn't even drive over most of it. Well, that is how I'm going to compact silage from now on, is using that guy right there. It does need fuel right now, which I'm actually going to load it up real quick. Because I think that trailer holds... I think it holds more than what that tank's going to take. So, yeah. Get it all fueled up. Perfect. You know, we'll do some organization. So I think... yeah, I think what we're going to do first, let's do this. If we go into the store here, that's... Now, I know this is expensive, and it's not necessarily the best option. I know there's cheaper ones out there, but then we'd have to burn through a mod. So I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to put it... Oh, gosh, I don't know where to put it. Ooh. I think maybe right there. That's as close as I can get to the edge, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Maybe I'll put it right there. How much is that costing me? I mean, it's not going to adjust too much. Perfect. We'll put that right there. We'll just leave that dirt for now. And then I kind of think I want to use this as not a grass area, but like kind of like a parking area, I think would be more helpful. Maybe just around here. Just around this guy right here. If I use that just for a little bit more area to store stuff, park stuff around, stuff like that. I mean, we'll probably end up fixing it up and doing different stuff later, but for now I think I can probably turn that screen off. For now I think that works out really well for us. So I want to get that little chunk of grass there. Perfect. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. That's just, I'm really struggling to get any closer to the edge. Ooh, doesn't want to go up there. We are knocking on the edge there. So okay. And while we're in this screen, let's get back over to that dirt. I think I'm gonna do that. Is that what I did? Yeah, it looks pretty close to the width I would want. I'll just move that up a little bit. And we're probably struggle to get this one done. Ah, that one's a little too big, I think. Yeah. Kind of imposing on our edges there. That's not too bad there. Okay. So eventually I'll dry that back up and we will use it for, let me just turn the engine off in this. So let's grab this guy. Well, first we gotta use the Digestate, huh? Yeah, maybe we get rid of that back trailer. And this one we're gonna park there. And then we'll go hook up to, yeah, the lights on this thing are ridiculous. All right, then we'll go hook up to this guy right here. So we can empty out these two tanks, and then once these tanks are empty, we'll be able to get that one going. So let's go ahead and try this out and see how this goes. Can't remember how wide these spread. That looks perfect right there. That's awesome. This is a really cool kit here. That's incredible. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Oh man, I do think this is a good purchase. I mean, I know it's not, I don't know, it's a tricky one. It may not be the best purchase, but I think it'll really work out for us in the long run. I might end up getting it, I might end up configuring it for a log configuration at some point. We'll see though. See how it turns with that trailer on the back. Doesn't seem to be doing too bad. That was pretty perfect. That's fantastic. I know a lot of you have mentioned adding in the variable, what is it? Variable, oh, gosh, I can't even think of it now. The one that adjusts the amount you spread at a time, how much you spread. I may not do that. I know I could use it and it would be more realistic, maybe even to lower the spread at times, but I'm okay fighting the amount it uses because it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to use more. So I think I'm okay with leaving it the way it is. That's why I usually leave it how it is. I know a few people have mentioned using that, but I think I'll just leave it the way it is for that reason. Okay, let me go through here. I feel like I have some shout outs to be made here, but let me see if I can't find anything that needs to be said. Martin was the one that said we should add a shed and a workshop. So there's the workshop. We haven't added the shed yet, but slow and steady wins the race. We'll do that later on. So thank you for that. Let's see here. Who else? I'm seeing some on my list here that I don't want to mention yet because I haven't done them yet, or I don't want to do them yet. But let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I got for now. But anyhow, this is what I got going on. So I'm going to keep working on this, even with the rain going on, I suppose. But yep, and hopefully sugar beets, I don't know if they're going to be ready to harvest today. They're like in that second to last growth state. So probably not today, but tomorrow, hopefully at least. So yeah, this is kind of the plans for the rest of the day. I want to try to get another load of logs out today as well. Get another load of logs hauled. And tomorrow we'll be able to haul silage as well as harvest sugar beets, hopefully. So that's our goal, is to get the sugar beets going in this episode as well. But yeah, for the time being, I'll see you guys in a little bit, maybe even in the morning, probably even in the morning. Anyhow, well folks, I rolled a tractor with logs on it. I know you're shocked. I started going this way and then turned to avoid the sugar beets and then started to tip, and then I tried to overcorrect, and yeah, something like this happened. So anyhow, I thought I'd remind you that Farmer Cop is still a terrible driver, but in case you forgot, yeah, so let's go ahead and turn all this stuff off, because whoops, say if you get too close with the stump grinder, it'll start grinding your logs off that are on your tractor, which is frustrating. Oh boy. All right, well. First things first, we got to get this thing away from the sugar beets. That was extremely easy. This thing is very powerful. Yep, I guess we could just push it all the way to the lumber mill this way. This is probably not good for your tractor. Oh, goodness gracious. This is funny. Oh, no, 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 don't break it. Oh, that was scary. Okay, that's maybe... Oh, I don't even know how I'm going to try to do this. Let's try to pull it back over, maybe? Or no. But I'm going to drive that on the sugar beets, and that thing is heavy enough to absolutely obliterate the sugar beets. So let's try to go this way. I don't know. Maybe if I get on the wheels. Nope, that's not working. There we go. Let's get that out there. Oop, nope. Too much pressure. Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my goodness. No, don't do that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, not on the sugar beets. Oh no. Oh, but you know what? It's not destroying them because I'm not driving on them. Oh. This is called game physics here, folks. Let's go ahead and just tap you out of the way. There we go. And then, beautiful. No sugar beets were harmed in the making of this video. Well, at least that you can see. I may have driven over some up there, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Just wanted to remind you guys what you guys are signing up for by watching Farmer Cop. So, if you forgot, now you've been reminded. That is what Farmer Cop. He hasn't gotten any better at the game. Let's make that clear. I'm not any better at the game for sure. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, he's off to the sawmill. I'm gonna do probably another load, and then I'll probably call it a night on here. But yeah. Anyhow, that was a close one. Perfect. Yep, it's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, by the way, too, when we did, let me jump. Yeah, I can jump into that guy. So this, I put the fuel trailer over here, and it actually had, it didn't have that much in it, so, or the other one didn't. So I think this has 3,000 liters out of the 5,000 in it, and then I sold the fuel trailer for $8 grand, and I sold the windrower for 26,000, I think is what I did. So anyhow, we have those sold off at the farm, so now we just kind of have the repair point up here so you can drive around, repair, and get fuel as needed. Or I can obviously grab onto the fuel tank and bring it out to the FDR, since especially if we get out like into this range and we're working with the FDR, that's going to take it an hour and a half to go back and forth, just that small distance there. So yep, let's see how much we get for this load here. I haven't fixed up the roads, so just ignore those. I am going to do that, but yeah, we've been doing okay on loads as far as what we're making off them, which I'm pretty happy with. We've probably been making between 20 and 26,000 per load, so this one will probably be at 23,000 is what I'm going to guess. I don't know. We'll see. Let's hop out. I'll let him pull the rest of the way in. Hop over here. So we'll see. 23,000 is my guess. I don't know what it's actually going to end up being, though. Oh, 26. A good surprise. Well, anyhow, there you have it. So I'm going to try to get another load done, and then I will see you guys probably in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So I'm doing a voiceover of this because for whatever reason, and you'll notice this in my No Man's Land gameplay, yeah, I had some issues. So I'm showing you there. The sugar beets aren't ready to harvest, nor is that. I'm showing you there. I organized that. So anyhow, I'm doing a voiceover of this instead of re-recording it. So this might be a little strange. Yeah, and we cleared out quite a bit of logs, it looks like. That's, I think, what I'm talking about here. So I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. So, yeah, yep, just pointing to different things. There's things happening, and different things are thinging and things. And here, yes, the silage is ready to go, so I'm uncovering it. We're going to go ahead and sell that today. There's so much of this episode was like this. I am so sorry, guys. I'm going to try to give shout outs and everything that I tried to mention earlier. So there's our money. We made, yesterday. Oh, I do have that written down. I can bring that up. So yesterday in game we made $140,392, and that puts our total up to $1.1 million. So $1,161,637. So we still have one town upgrade to go, and yeah, just one town upgrade to go. Did I mention anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, so that had some of that was from logs, but some of it was our BGA money from yesterday, which kind of went over from midnight the previous day. So I don't know what we're about to do right now. We will see. I'm just going to watch and see. I'm watching on here and seeing what's going to happen. Oh, we're going to buy. Oh, that's right. So the shout out for the person who mentioned that. Thank you. It was Ofer Dudley. Ofer Dudley brought that up. So thank you, Ofer Dudley, for bringing that mod up. That's our mod of the day that we're adding in here. Yep, there we go. That's our mod of the day. I think yeah, anyhow. Just what it does is it takes trees, removes their stumps, and puts them into wood chip form. Good Lord, I've never had to do this before. Or at least this bad, I don't think. I think this is... What do I have left? I have 16 more minutes to do this over. I'm so sorry, guys. I just couldn't stand to record it again because I missed so much. So much happened. So, yep, we'll see what we're going to do now. I don't know what we're going to do now. Oh, we're getting in the Fiat. We are in the Fiat. I repeat, we are in the Fiat. Stand by, folks. We're getting... Okay, whoa, where are we going with the Fiat? It is getting crazy. I have no idea what we're doing right now. I'm just watching and seeing. I can't remember. I recorded this earlier today, and I was trying to edit, and then I lost most of my editing because... what are we doing in the store here? Oh, that's right. We buy a milling machine. I knew that, but I didn't know when we were going to do it. So we are going to buy a milling machine. We're going to change the colors around. So just stand by while I change the colors around here, guys. Just hang on to the seat of your pants for a second. I can tell you, I already know, we're not going to go with that color. We're going to go with Kloss. The Kloss Gray. You can do it. This is making me laugh so hard. Oh, and it's also frustrating. Nope, not olive green. There it is. That's the one we're going with the metal inside. Yep, that's what we bought. And now I'm going, oh shoot, that costs more. Ah, why not? Let's just buy it anyways. That was my thought process there. This is much more interesting than this. And we are going to buy a trailer. Yep. We're going to buy the Joskin. There it is. We're going to buy one of those guys right there. I know it's a lot of money, but it's going to be worth it. Trust me. At least that's what I told myself, or I told you guys when I wasn't recording any audio. So, yep. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. Don't worry. I think... I don't know. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, this is me looking at those, how much those would cost. So those are actually cheaper by volume if you bought more of those than what we got. But then I thought about how difficult it'd be to chain those around and unload them at the BGA, so I decided not to go with those. Yeah. Give it a second. We'll catch up here. Yeah, I have many things to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about them because I know we have, well, I guess the ending of it is just a bunch of B-roll, essentially, of me doing something specific, but we'll go over that when we get there. Stand by. I don't know what we're doing now. We're still looking at those, thinking about it. Yep, we're still thinking about it. Here's me going, no, we're going to do this. It's going to be easier. That's what I'm doing now, and this is where we buy it. Oh, heavens. And then we're going to use it for our silage, and we're going to sell all of our silage today. I was like, oh, we're going to send this to the store. Nope, we're not going to send that to the store. It doesn't have a front 3-point link. That's not going to work. We're going to send the case. The case is on the case. Here we go. We're going to send the case to the store. And then I think I cut out for a second, and then I'll bring you guys back in after that. But, yeah, what? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. That's all I can do is apologize 1,000 times for my mistake. I have no idea why it stopped recording. It just deleted all my mic presettings and just stopped recording audio. So I think this is where I leave you guys be for a bit. Ah, welcome back. Here, me recording again over the audio. The sugar beets are ready to harvest. Would you look at that? I will be darned. Oh, boy. And there's our sugar beet harvester and sugar beet planter. Also, on a side note, it will take us 47.6 hours to use both of them if you count just the hourly rate, which I'll go over this here in the store in a second in order to make it pay off. So you'll see me show you in a second. Maybe. Okay, maybe I do that later. Who knows when I do that in the video. We'll see in a second, though. Oh, goodness. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm probably sitting there talking, just babbling about. Yes, there we are. Here we go. We made some money off of logs, and then I took a bigger loan out. Yeah, I took $50,000 out. That's what I'm trying to say. We were down to $300,000, then I brought us back to $350 to get this, and we're at $51 in the bank. But I just want to make sure we have money for workers and stuff like that. So, and here we're about to learn that the case is not powerful enough to pull both of these and run both of these at a time. And then I briefly consider upgrading the motor. So that's just what's coming. Spoiler alert, guys. Here it comes. What are we doing now? Oh, here's me giving a shout out to, was it Ofer? Ofer Dudley? Ofer Dudley? I think that's what it was. That's me giving a shout out to him for mentioning that because I forgot previously, but now I have the benefit of the recording twice benefit here. So here we go. We're going to learn that it doesn't work. This is actually kind of fun to do it over, trying to guess what I'm trying to think, but also I'm not going to do it on a regular basis because just no, I don't enjoy this at all. Yep, can't do it. Too many horsepower is required. Not enough horsepower is in the case. Now, if we upgraded it, it would have enough though, but it just doesn't right now. So stand by. I'm going to cut just the tops off first, and then we're going to use the harvester, but not, yeah, you'll just see. Nope, not working. No worky. What's he going to do now? Oh no, what are we doing? We're looking at the horsepower requirements. 186 and 85, so effectively, what did I do the math? 260 in my head? Oh goodness, this is hilarious, but it's actually not. I hope you guys don't just unsubscribe because of this. By the way, we're up over 1,800 subscribers now. Thank you guys for coming and subscribing if you're new to the channel. Might as well throw this in there because I already talked about what we're about to do. Yep, there's the big engine, which would get us up to plenty of horsepower, but I'm like, I'm going to do that. Then I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that, so I'd end up not doing it, and then we end up just cutting the tops off of the... Yep, you'll just see. Just stand by. You're going to see it. It's all going to happen right in front of you, right before your eyes. Yeah, this is a terrible way to record. This is why I never ended up doing this, but now I'm doing it because I have to. I mean, I don't have to. I could have gotten recorded, but that was 20 minutes almost of recording. That's most of the episode. Oh, my goodness. Yep, everyone's down there hitting the unsubscribe button now. Hopefully not. I have had a heck of a day, and then No Man's Land, when that comes out, what is this, next Monday? The Monday's episode 59, I had to record the intro to that 3 times, and I'll explain that in the intro. I just have not had a day today. I haven't had this bad of a day since when I had almost all of a No Man's Land episode. It was like 4 hours of work, and then I lost it all. If you remember that, if you've been here on the channel long enough, I explained that in that episode. But anyhow, it's all fine. It's all fine and dandy. We're going to get there. I don't know what I'm talking about now, so I'm going to start talking about the stuff I need to get talked about, and then this episode might just get cut short at that. So, shout-outs. Okay. Let me see here. I had a list, but I crossed everything out because I thought I shouted it out. But I did, and I didn't record it. So, some people, again, I'm not going to give a shout-out to what you guys mentioned just because... for the sole purpose of I'm going to mention it when I actually use it. Is there anything on here that I needed to mention? Let me see here. Going down this list now. Here we go. Wicket Clown, you mentioned that I should use the Massey Ferguson skid steer. I probably won't. I'm just not a big skid steer guy. So I just wanted to give a shout out. Thank you for the idea. Fantastic idea. I can't use obviously everyone's ideas and everyone's mods they want me to use, but thank you for commenting. I love it. I'm going to give you a shout out because that's fantastic. Noah G mentioned that there's a pallet fork with straps. That'd be helpful for logging. I'm not going to use that probably, but thank you for mentioning that. I just wanted to give you a shout out as well, because that's awesome. So, yeah, I wanted to give a shout out for those. Arne A and Bobby M have both mentioned I should get a grapple for the Tiger Cat. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that or not. I just don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see, though. Okay, any other shout outs I need to give you guys? There's a lot on here I'm not going to give, but I also wanted to give the ones that I actually used right away. I wanted to give them shout outs right away. I don't see anything else. I think that's everything. So I think that's everything for the shout-outs. Now let's talk about one other thing, and then I'll go into a police story that I mentioned already. So it'll be my second time talking about this, but it's fine. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good and dandy. So this actually might be shorter than what I ended up losing in recording audio because I just have me doing sugar beets. So thankfully this is all the ending was, so I could just talk over it, which actually worked out kind of nice for being able to do a voiceover. But so the end of this month, I'm going on a 10-day vacation. I probably won't be gone the whole 10 days, but at least half. I'm going to Montana. I'm going to my family's farm, or a family member's farm ranch setup. It's not really operational anymore, but it's 150 acres in Montana. So I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do some vlogging on that. They have a lot of cool stuff out there that I'm going to vlog on and do some different stuff with. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some vlogging while I'm out there. Won't have my face on it, but it'll have my voice talking and me showing off different parts of the farm. Those won't be posted, obviously, till I get back. While I'm gone, I'm going to try to do some map tours. But again, I can't guarantee anything because sometimes it's hard for me to record on my laptop, if not impossible. So I'm going to try. If I don't do any map tours, I will just have to make a post about it in the community page on YouTube, hopefully. But also some changes to what I upload regularly will be a little bit modified. I'll take a couple extra days off since I'm trying to get everything pre-recorded before I go on vacation. I want to make sure I can get what I need to done, and I might even still change it or restrict it further. There'll be less gameplay episodes every week. I think I'm going to go from 4 to 5 to 2 to 3 now, just for the 2 weeks that I'm gone, while the 2 weeks surrounding the time and including the time I'm gone. So I'm just going to lower down that. Oh, here I am talking about the operating hours. Look at that. So 47.6 times that equals 98,000. So if we operate, and that's not including, obviously, if we had to lease it every time, that's $5,000 there. But I'm just basically talking about the fact of like how much we're going to use it in order to make it worth it, not having to lease stuff. Obviously, we're going to pay it off really quickly with just doing sugar beets and just selling them to the BGA at $4.50 per 1,000 liters. So we're going to make plenty of money. I'm not worried about making money back on it, but I was just kind of mentioning that. And that's kind of what I'm shooting for, to make sure it was truly worth it. Okay. Yeah, now here I am doing the farming thing again. So yeah, I'm going to go on vacation. I would recommend joining the Discord. It's linked below. It's free to join. Everything's free to join. For me, I don't have like any specialized whatever. If you want to support the channel, you can always. I don't really take donations either, just because I don't think you need to donate to me. But if you want to, you can in a live stream. You can always donate. I 100% appreciate it. It does help out the channel quite a bit, since I offer free servers for PC players to be able to use that I pay rent for every month. But anyhow, yeah, sorry. There's Amazon affiliate links down below if you want to support the channel that way. That we actually get something, so I'd rather that happen. And then there's also the Farmer Cop merchandise store link below that you can always support the channel by buying merchandise on there. Yeah, so there's that stuff. There's it is what it is mug. That's I need to order some mugs actually for me from that. But continuing on, what was I talking about here? Oh yeah, my police stuff. So these aren't really police stories per se, as much as like more of like a string of like, this is stuff that only cops think about. I kind of made a little list of it, and I'm just going to talk about a couple of them. So the first thing is arresting people that work at places, specifically restaurants. So if I arrest someone that works at a restaurant that's a chef, which I have done a couple times actually, I've actually done it for restaurants that I really like, and I'm like, oh no, I can't go there anymore. So it's kind of hard, because if they recognize me as a cop, they might spit in my food, poison my food. It's not likely to happen, but it could, and it does happen in the United States. Maybe not every day, but on a regular basis across the country. I mean, there's a lot of police officers in the U.S., but the potential for it to happen is out there. The same thing goes for, like, I try to go to restaurants on duty where I can actually watch them prepare my food, like Subway. Sorry, I gave away where I worked. I said there's a Subway where I work. I'm just kidding. That doesn't give anything away. In Washington, I think there's a Subway, at least a minimum of one Subway in every city. So there's tons. Even small towns have Subways. I don't understand it. Anyhow, I think that it's like, you can't have a city in Washington until you put a Subway in it. I think that was a request, and not like a Subway like underground trains. I'm not talking about those. We don't have those in Washington because we weren't smart. But that's my personal opinion. At least in the metro area of Washington, near like Seattle, I think the metro areas should have had those. But anyhow, that's off my little tangent about that. So anyhow, we have Subways, sandwich shop if you don't know it. Huge chain. Google it if you're in. I don't know if they have them in Europe or not, actually. I don't know. I know they're all over the U.S., but regardless of that, continuing on. So yeah, I just kind of thinking about where I can watch people make my food and stuff like that, to actually be able to see it and make sure I know what they're doing, not spitting at it and stuff like that, which is a concern that most people don't think about. Or I can order carry out where they don't know my name, or I'll give them a different name so that way they don't know who I am. That way I can just get food and they have no idea who they're preparing it for. But as far as going to restaurants on duty, bad idea. But going to them off duty, if they're going to recognize you as a police officer, probably not the best idea either. Sometime with bigger restaurants, it doesn't matter a whole lot, because a lot of times they don't recognize you anyways when I'm out of uniform. And sometimes when I'm like at the grocery store, it's like, oh no, I arrested that person, and I'll see them. Usually they're pretty chill and they don't like attack me or anything like that. But if they recognize me, and you can always tell because they just look down and walk away if they recognize that I'm the officer that arrested them. Anyhow, past that, I don't hold anything against people I arrest. I mean, I went on a rant last time, but that's my rant for today. Oh, another thing, pulling over friends. So I pulled over friends. And this one I went into more detail on, so I'm actually going to save this for the next episode because now I realize I have babbled on too long, and the recording is going to end here soon. So, yeah, sorry. I apologize for this being the way it is. Hopefully it's okay. I'll try to make the audio sound at least as smooth as possible in the transition. I do apologize. I am sorry, guys. I had no idea it was happening. I am now constantly checking to make sure my mic is actually recording audio because I don't know why. So in No Man's Land, I thought it had stopped recording audio because my computer had crashed briefly, but it wasn't. I recorded this before my computer ever crashed. So it's really strange. I don't know what its issue is, so I had to reinstall my mic and get it back onto OBS so it's actually recording audio again. So it's very strange. I don't know what caused it, but anyhow, that's the end of my tangent for today. So if you enjoyed this episode, I apologize for it maybe being cut a little. Actually, it's about where I want it to. 40, yeah, it's pretty long. Okay, anyhow, sorry. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen and turn on the notification bells. Unless they annoy you, then don't turn them on. I'd rather you not be annoyed by my notifications. Just on a side note, I'd rather you just come on my channel if you don't like notifications and watch what you want to see. But anyhow, thank you guys for coming and watching. This has been Farmer Cop. Continue to give me good comments for mods I should use in the future, because at a minimum, if you give me a mod option, I will likely give you a shout out. So thank you guys. This has been Farmer Cop. Again, sorry, but thank you for coming and watching. And some of you will be like, you don't have to say sorry down in the comments. Oh, look, we're in the store again. Oh, here I am giving a shout out to Kyle. I forgot about this. Never mind, we're not ending the video yet, guys. That's what you thought. I forgot about that. So those Great White North pallets, there is a new pallet set that came to the Mod Hub by Quiet Hitman, aka Kyle, who has become a really good friend of mine. I'm really happy to have known Kyle, and he makes all my mods for the Farmer Cop channel, so he's kind of like the official Farmer Cop modder, and he even gave me a shout out in his mod in the description. It says big thanks to Farmer Cop. I did help him test a couple of the Great White North ones way back, so thank you for that. So pretty cool. Mr. Sealy P even said Farmer Cop in his video, which I was like, that kind of made me kind of a little like fanboy moment, because Mr. Sealy P is probably my favorite YouTuber. Okay, now I am running out of time here. I'm looking on there. But go download it. It's for all platforms. It's Lizard Pallets. There's really cool stuff in there. Go download it. All platforms. Give it a 5-star review. It really helps him out a lot. And he honestly deserves it. He worked really hard on that mod, and it took him a while to get it out to console, and he made sure he could. So now I am running out of time. But thank you guys for coming and watching. This has been Farmer Cop. If you haven't already, hit that like button down below. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. And leave a comment down below for mods I should use in the future. Thank you guys for coming and watching.